Have you ever wondered what drives someone to chase the unknown? Amelia Earhart, born in 1897 in Kansas, was a woman who defied the odds. In 1932, she became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean, a feat that made her a global icon. Her courage inspired millions, but her greatest adventure was yet to come. In 1937, at age 39, she set out to conquer the world, planning to fly 29,000 miles around the globe. With her trusted navigator, Fred Noonan, and a Lockheed Electra plane, Earhart embarked on a journey that would test the limits of human bravery. Little did she know, this quest would lead to one of the greatest mysteries in history. What happened to Amelia Earhart? Why did her plane vanish without a trace? Welcome to the unknown, where we unravel the secrets that haunt us. Earhart's dream was to circle the Earth, a journey no woman had dared before. On June 1st, 1937, she and Noonan took off from Miami, Florida, in their Lockheed Electra. They crossed South America, Africa, India, and Southeast Asia, covering 22,000 miles in 40 days. Each stop brought new challenges: storms, mechanical issues, and primitive airstrips. By June 29th, they reached Lae, New Guinea, exhausted but determined. The next leg was the most dangerous, a 2,550-mile flight over the Pacific Ocean to Howland Island, a tiny speck of land. This stretch required perfect navigation and limited fuel. As they prepared to leave Lae, the world held its breath. Could they conquer the vast Pacific, or would the unknown claim them? On July 2nd, 1937, Earhart and Noonan lifted off from Lae, heading for Howland Island. The U.S. Coast Guard ship Itasca, stationed near Howland, was their lifeline, ready to guide them with radio signals. But the Pacific was unforgiving. Earhart's transmissions were faint and broken. She reported, "We are close, but we cannot see the island. Fuel is running low." At 8:43 a.m., her final message came through. "We are on the line 157337. Then, silence. The Itasca sent desperate replies, but the airwaves were dead. What went wrong? Did they miss Howland due to navigation errors, or did something more sinister happen? The unknown swallowed their fate, leaving only questions. When Earhart's plane vanished, the U.S. Navy launched a search unlike any before. Costing $4 million, equivalent to $80 million today, the operation involved the aircraft carrier USS Lexington, 10 destroyers, and 65 planes. They scoured 250,000 square miles of ocean around Howland Island, looking for wreckage, oil slicks, or survivors. The Itasca reported thick clouds and rough seas, which may have hidden the plane. For 2 weeks, hope lingered, but no trace was found. By July 19th, 1937, the search was called off. The world mourned, but the mystery grew. Did the ocean hide the truth, or was Earhart's fate elsewhere? The unknown kept its secrets. The most accepted theory is that Earhart's plane ran out of fuel and crashed into the Pacific Ocean. The 2,550-mile flight to Howland pushed the Lockheed Electra to its limits, with fuel for only 20 hours. Noonan's navigation relied on star charts and radio signals, but cloudy skies and weak equipment may have led them astray. Earhart's last transmission suggested they were near Howland, but could not see it. Experts believe the plane plunged into the deep ocean, sinking thousands of feet below. Yet, no wreckage has ever been confirmed, despite modern sonar searches. Is the Pacific truly the tomb of Earhart and Noonan, or does the unknown hold another answer? Another theory suggests Earhart and Noonan made an emergency landing on Nikomaroro Island, 400 miles from Howland. This coral atoll in the Phoenix Islands had a flat reef suitable for landing. In 1940, British explorers found human bones, a woman's shoe, and a sextant on Nikumaroro, hinting at survivors. The International Group for Historic Aircraft Recovery, or TIGHAR, later discovered signs of a campfire and artifacts, possibly Earhart's, but the bones were lost, and no definitive proof emerged. Did they survive as castaways, battling starvation and isolation? Or is Nikumaroro just another false hope in the unknown? Days after the disappearance, strange radio signals sparked hope. Amateur radio operators across the U.S. reported hearing a woman's voice, possibly Earhart's, calling for help. A 15-year-old girl in Florida, Betty Klenk, logged signals on the frequency 3105 kilohertz, hearing a panicked voice mention "water up to my knees" and a man's voice. These signals lasted until July 7, 1937, suggesting survivors. Some believe they came from Nikumaroro, where Earhart could have used the plane's radio. But skeptics argue the signals were hoaxes or interference. Were these cries from the lost, or just echoes in the unknown? A darker theory claims Earhart and Noonan were captured by the Japanese, suspected as American spies. In 1937, Japan was expanding its Pacific Empire, and some believe the plane strayed near the Marshall Islands under Japanese control. Unverified reports from Saipan locals described a white woman and man held captive, later dying. Old photos showed plane wreckage on a Japanese dock, but none were confirmed as Electra. This theory, though lacking evidence, fuels speculation of a cover-up. Did Earhart meet a grim fate in enemy hands, or is this another shadow in the unknown? Over the decades, artifacts linked to Earhart surfaced, but none solved the mystery. On Nikumaroro, explorers found a woman's shoe, a cosmetic jar, and metal fragments, possibly from the Electra. Human bones discovered in 1940 were analyzed in 2018, suggesting they could match Earhart's build, but the evidence was inconclusive. Lost artifacts and conflicting reports fueled debates. Were these relics from a lost explorer, or just debris of time? Each find raises more questions than answers, deepening the unknown. Today, technology offers new hope to solve the mystery. Sonar and deep-sea robots have scanned the Pacific near Howland and Nikumaroro. In 2024, deep-sea vision revealed sonar images of a plane-like object near Howland, but it remains unconfirmed. Tiger's expeditions found possible campsite traces on Nikumaroro, yet no definitive proof. The ocean's depths are vast, hiding secrets beyond our reach. Can modern tools finally uncover the truth, or will the unknown prevail? Amelia Earhart's disappearance did not dim her legacy. She remains a symbol of courage, inspiring women to break barriers in aviation and beyond. Her story has fueled books, films like Amelia in 2009, and countless documentaries. In America, she is a hero. Her name, synonymous with adventure and mystery. Yet her fate remains a haunting question. Did she perish in the ocean, survive as a castaway, or face a darker end? The unknown keeps her story alive, drawing us to the edge of truth. Nearly 90 years later, the disappearance of Amelia Earhart remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Was it a tragic crash, a desperate survival on a remote island, or a hidden capture? Each theory pulls us deeper into the unknown. Her story captivates America, a nation drawn to heroes and unanswered questions. On the unknown, we chase the truth, no matter how dark or distant. What do you believe happened to Amelia Earhart? Comment below with your theory. Subscribe to join our journey into the mystery. The unknown is calling. Will you answer?